Now in this program I'm going to do a little typecasting. Hash include stdio.h int main and float a 10.6644. Float b equals 20.3322. Now I'm going to print out the following. A plus b equals, but now I'm going to use a %f format specifier. That's for floats. But look what I'm going to do. Int a. I'm not candy. I'm saying int a plus int b. What is that? That's saying take a, which is of type float, and take b, which is of type float, and pretend that they're integers. Pretend a is an integer, and pretend b is an integer. All right, it does. And so it pretends a is an integer, and then adds that to pretend b integer. Adds them up, and gets a sum that is of type integer. And now is going to try and print that out using a %f format specifier that is made for floats. I do believe this will gen an error. This, in fact, gens an error. And then we'll fix it, and we'll see how that happens. Okay? Let's key in the command to compile this, gcc, and the name of it is tc4. There we go, I get it. gcc tc4.c, and put it into -o, the file tc4.exe. Now I hit enter, it'll compile it, and now I'll run it, tc4. And, oh, it did not like that at all. Not at all. So, let's take a look at the next program, where I did this the right way, tc5.c. Here, float a is equal to 10.6644, float b equals 20.3322, but now printf equals a plus b. Now I handed a format specifier %d, which is for data of type int. Why am I doing that? Because a is typecast, cast into the mold of being an integer. That's why they call this a typecast. A is being cast into the type of an integer. So this is being looked at as though it's an integer now, and so is b. Now, if I add those up, the sum of an integer, of two integers, is an integer. I have to use a format specifier for an integer now, %d. Now, this should work. Let's cross our fingers and see what happens. GCC, let's compile it, tc5.c, and the output file will be named tc5.exe. And it compiled. Now let's run it, tc5, and oh, there we go, 30. Why did it say 30? Didn't we say it was 10.664? Oh, but I'm saying pretend it's an integer, so it's not going to look at this. And over here with b, pretend that's an integer. It's not going to look at those guys. So it's just going to add 10 and 20, gets 30, which is an integer, and puts it here into the format specifier made for integers, %d. And then it prints it out on the screen. A plus b equals 30. Wow. This is George Boole. Please rate and share this video, and good luck.